do you think you're looking at?
I'm new here.
I don't care what you are. You think you're to sleep here? Cost you $500.
Don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. You get down on your hands and knees. And you pay.
Don't think so.
You might want to reconsider.
No!
Okay. Take it easy. Look, want the top bunk? Take it.
The bottom would be nice.
Better yet, you got it.
Thanks.
Listen up! I am Sergeant DeGraff. I decide when you eat, when you shower, when you have visitors. You are fish. New arrivals. People will try to hurt you, rob you, even rape you. It's important that you obey my rules. Rules can make the difference between your life and your death.
Are you talking about me, ese?
Hey, listen.
Hey, it's on me.
Let him go.
Screw ese. Let me go.
I'll talk to you later. Hawkins, you're not gonna last too long.
Is that a threat?
No. It's a promise. Back to dinner!
Hey, puto. Remember me, eh? Culero. I want you to meet my homie, Bruce. He likes to kick the shit out of white trash like you, boy.
The story begins in Los Angeles with Detective Louis Burke of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police from Quebec, who is tracking a wanted criminal. As he communicates over the radio, his colleague advises him to wait for backup.
Burke, wait for backup.
He killed my partner. I'm not waiting.
Driven by the memory of his partner, who was killed by this criminal, Burke ignores the advice and decides to enter alone. Before he can get inside the building, a group of thugs confronts him.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson in manners.
I'm gonna get you, man! I'll be back!
Burke quickly takes them down using his martial arts skills, clearing his way to face the Sandman inside. Suddenly, the Sandman attacks and stabs Burke in the stomach.
I'm the Sandman. You can't stop me.
Despite the injury, Burke manages to shoot and kill him. 16 months later, Burke returns to Los Angeles and joins a task force created by the governor to investigate a series of murders at Harrison State Prison in California.
I represent the governor. I'm heading his task force on prisons.
The assistant warden was murdered. Now a guard has intimated that it might be linked to the deaths of some prisoners. 9 in the last few months.
The team wants Burke to go undercover as an inmate inside the prison.
You're from Quebec. No one in jail will recognize you. Only this committee will know you're an officer.
To keep communication, Amanda will act as his wife and serve as the link between him and the authorities. When asked for his opinion, Burke accepts the mission. Shortly after, he is taken to the prison, where the acting warden, Sergeant DeGraff, gives a strict speech, making it clear that the inmates have no rights and that his word is the only law.
It's important that you obey my rules. Rules can make the difference between your life and your death.
Later, when Burke enters his cellmate, Konofk, demands $500 for him to sleep there. Burke refuses, saying he has no money. In response, Konofk pulls out a razor from under the bed and presses it against Burke's neck. Burke reacts instantly, overpowers him and ordering him to take the bottom bunk. During dinner, a Latin inmate threatens Hawkins, a black prisoner with a fork. Burke steps in before things escalate further.
Let him go. Let him go.
The guards quickly intervene to restore order, and a sergeant arrives with a message for Burke, hinting that he will not be staying in the cell for long.
You're not going to last too long.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a promise.
Back to dinner!
Later, Konofk expresses distrust toward Hawkins, judging him based on his race. Burke learns that Konofk has spent 6 years in the prison, long enough to understand how things work. He asks him about the recent prisoner deaths, but Konofk refuses to talk and advises him to stay out of it.
That's a nice outfit.
Thank you.
Amanda later visits Burke in prison and reveals that she has reviewed all the victims' death certificates. She discovered a pattern.
All the victims died of puncture wounds to the back of the skull.
Burke asks for the name of the most recent victim and learns it was Alvin Barrett. Before Amanda leaves, Burke tells her he urgently needs money.
I need real cash to get anything done here.
However, when she reports this to Ben, he refuses to help. Later, while Burke is working in the laundry room, the same Latin inmate who threatened Hawkins approaches him with an accomplice, attempting to attack him.
He likes to kick the shit out of white trash like you, boy.
Burke reacts quickly, uses his skills, and defeats both of them with ease. Later on, Burke opens a book sent by Amanda and finds money hidden inside. He then approaches Hawkins and asks about Barrett, claiming they were friends and that he wants to find out who killed him.
Barrett. Who killed him? He was my friend.
Hawkins tells him that the only person who can help is someone known as the priest. Konofk leads Burke to the priest, who initially refuses to speak. Burke then offers money in exchange for information.
Someone punched a hole in his head.
Why?
You could talk to Myerson, Barrett's former cellmate. He's in solitary now.
After learning about Barrett's death, Burke discovers that it was officially recorded as a gunshot wound to the head. The priest suggests that Burke speak to Myerson, an infirmary worker and Barrett's former cellmate. Burke tracks down Myerson, but he also refuses to talk.
I'm not saying another word. Oh, yes, you are.
When Burke pressures him, Myerson admits that he does not know everything, but he suspects the guards are involved and that there is someone operating from outside the prison. He then sends Burke back to the priest, who provides him with a key to access the records room. Meanwhile, Hawkins casually pushes a cart past a guard, hiding something underneath. When the guard questions him, he claims it only contains clothes. During the distraction, Burke skillfully removes a panel near the antenna and slips into the records room. Inside the records room, Burke finds Barrett's death certificate filled with coded markings. He sends the codes to Beckett, who works with a teenage hacker to analyze them. They discover that the codes are linked to the prison infirmary. However, they hit a security barrier that demanded a password for access to the prison records. The hacker asked for a day or two to break the password, and Amanda agreed to the postponement. Later, Burke meets Myerson in the infirmary, but Myerson seems worried. He tells Burke that he had snuck into the surgery department the day before and discovered what they did to his friend.
Because another guy got spiked last night, and this is serious shit.
Quiet.
I need protection.
You criminals have a sense of humor.
Yes, we're in.
The hacker finally breaks into the system and accesses the file. They uncover a list containing prisoner ID numbers along with their blood types. None of the prisoners on the list were involved in drug-related crimes. Most were young, first-time offenders. All the IDs match inmates who have already been murdered.
Every person who was on that list has been killed.
It's a hit list.
Exactly.
Beckett realizes it's a hit list and warns Burke that he's next.
Your number's next on the list.
That night, Burke's cell is attacked. One thug fatally wounds Konofk, while another tries to stab Burke. Burke fights back and takes down the attacker, then rushes to help Konofk. Unfortunately, Konofk dies from his injuries. Guards arrive, drag Burke away, and interrogate him under Sergeant DeGraff.
What are you doing in my prison? Something wrong with your mouth? You killed Kenneth?
Didn't do it.
Stripper.
Later, a new inmate arrives and Burke is shocked to see that it is the Sandman. The Sandman recognizes Burke and briefly restrains him. Instead of killing him, he exposes Burke to the other prisoners by revealing that he is a cop.
Every killer in this prison is gonna know who you are. You're not gonna know when it's coming.
Meanwhile, Beckett attends a party hosted by the state's Attorney General, Tom Vogler. She suspects that her boss, Ben Keene, is behind the murders and prepares to expose her theory to Vogler. Just as she is about to speak, she receives a call from Tisdale, who reveals that Vogler himself is the real mastermind.
Vogler's house!
Sorry, Amanda.
Vogler pulls out a gun and confesses everything. He explains that his wife needed a liver transplant, but even his power and wealth could not secure a donor in time.
She couldn't get one. Didn't matter how much money I had.
Desperate, he created a scheme to kill healthy prisoners and harvest their organs. After saving his wife, he continued the operation for profit. He also admits that he sent the Sandman to kill Burke because the other inmates could not handle him. When Vogler's wife unexpectedly enters the room, Beckett uses the distraction to escape. Back in the prison, chaos erupts as the Sandman releases the inmates, leading to a massive riot and a frantic chase through the corridors. In the middle of the chaos, the priest and Hawkins help Burke evade the guards.
Come on, stop playing around! Still out of here!
Hawkins gets injured during the escape, and the priest steps in to protect him.
I knew you needed me, brother.
In a tragic moment, the priest is killed by the Sandman while helping Burke escape. Tension rises as Burke finally confronts the Sandman in front of the other inmates. At first, the Sandman has the upper hand, but Burke finds an opening and begins to fight back. The battle becomes intense, with both men pushing each other to the limit. Despite the Sandman's defiance, Burke ultimately defeats him, ending his reign of terror. In the aftermath, the inmate silently watches Burke is allowed to leave the prison. Outside, he reunites with Hawkins and Amanda. Subscribe for more dramas like this, and don't forget to like this video, it really helps the channel grow.